Hey, good day everyone, it's Bitch and Dave. How's everybody doing? Well, here it is, it's Monday, and the supplemental draft is going to be today, and I wanted to start with that and just tell you there is no way that the Dolphins are going to select Terrell Pryor. Get over it, it's not going to happen. I don't think they select anybody. In fact, I think most of the players fall through the cracks and somebody spends a 6th-round pick on Terrell Pryor, but not the Dolphins. Now, turning to that preseason game they played the other day on Friday night, you know, it was nice to see Chad Henne have some success, and I thought he did pretty well out there. I didn't think he had a bad performance at all. I think the defense played pretty well too, but keep in mind that you're looking at what was a team that only had 2 wins last year, has a new head coach, new quarterback, new system, new whole shooting match there. So kind of temper your enthusiasm about having won the game with the reality that that was not a very good team they were playing. I mean, frankly, they were awful. And so the Dolphins, you know, whatever they were able to accomplish, you know, part of it had to do with that. Now, I grant you, Reggie Bush is exciting, and Reggie Bush may make some difference for you during the season. You may see that he wins a couple of games for the Dolphins. It's possible. Because the guy is exciting, and he's elusive, and he's electric, and he's really pretty good. So it's entirely possible that Reggie Bush will help them out tremendously. We'll see what happens with him. And he definitely helped Chad Henne out. I also like some of the in-game coaching decisions that I saw. You know, for instance, seeing Tony Sperano going for it on 4th and goal at the 1, and then again on 4th down inside the 40-yard line. Those are key plays. I mean, those are the plays that make a difference, that will win ball games for you. So I was really excited to see them do that. So I'm glad to see some of that. And of course, he's still throwing deep, which is a positive indicator. We'll see if he does that during the regular season or not. But he's moving in that direction. So that's kind of the game and where it stands. I think overall I'm pleased with where the team is as far as that goes. I mean, there's still a lot of work to be done, and I still want to see more out of them, but for the moment I think they're doing pretty well. Now, looking over at the University of Miami, I mentioned on my last podcast, videocast, whatever you want to call it, that the U was in a little bit of trouble, and I just wanted to make another comment about that, because the issue with the University of Miami is a broader problem that we have in society today, that there's a lot of issues with different people and players and, you know, people blaming somebody else. And here's a guy who's a convicted felon who's in jail telling people how the University of Miami screwed up and how he helped screw them up. And the university was complicit in any way you look at it. They were just taking the money from this guy. Whether they should have been or shouldn't have been, or whether they should have been investigating him more, that's irrelevant. The fact is they were taking his money and turning a blind eye to whatever was going on. Now, whether he actually broke any rules, who knows? This could just all be talk because he's just trying to make somebody look bad. Clearly, one of the things he wanted to do was get himself, he wanted to get some legal money from the University of Miami, you know, his friends, air quotes, who then didn't want to help him out. So when you look at that, you go, well, you know, there's something weird going on there. It's a little strange that he had this relationship and he wanted to get help and nobody wanted to help him. So kind of weird, but it does kind of underline everything that's going on in society today, where it's always about, you know, these people giving somebody money and that person looking for this person to help them. And, you know, where do you draw the line? Where's the right place? You know, the NCAA may be wrong, but there's so much money changing hands. It's crazy. It's out of control crazy. And I think that's what bothers me about sport, is kind of the way, you know, there's this uneven playing field, because some people have money and, you know, sports has money, and there's all this, you know, all this talk about who's who and what's what, and it bugs me to a degree. But that's, you know, that's neither here nor there as far as the Dolphins concerned. It's just one of those things that kind of just wanted to mention. So that was pretty much it for that. Let's see. So, you know, you look around the sports landscape, and it looks like, you know, you've got some good teams that are going to do some good things this year. Perhaps the Patriots. They look pretty good right now, and the Jets don't look half bad. So we'll see where they all net out as the season gets going here. So we're about 2 weeks away from the regular season. A lot of things still to happen. Not much happening in the Dolphins land other than what we've talked about. You know, you just keep waiting for guys to make the team or not make the team. You know, I think it's clear that you know, the Dolphins have a direction they want to go, and we'll see where they net out with it. So that's it for this week. I've got 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Pretty good, huh? See ya.